Let's find out from Pat Welsh what's going on. Oh, hey, it's Johnny Goss is in the second of the Jaguars. Here's Pat Welsh.
Thanks, Gary. Scheduled pit stop. The two Jaguars are running right to perfection at this stage. You can see just how thorough the Jaguar people are down here as they swarm all over the car. And you'll notice at the front of the car they have made two special mesh guards to discount any possibility of what happened to the number 9 Jaguar happening. Of course, some glass fragments piercing the engine block, and that put the number 9 Jaguar out. So a special mesh guard has been made for both cars, and that has been fitted to both the 8 and the 10 Jaguars. Super quick change, that one. Around about 34 seconds. That was exactly what Tom Walkinshaw predicted they would do, so he must be very happy. We'll talk to Tom when he's had a chance to get some cold refreshment on board and tell us exactly how he thinks the cars are performing. It's back to you, Mike.
Thank you, Paddy. Well, Armin Hahn, West German driver, steps in for Johnny Goss and rejoins the race.
And at the moment, Jim Richards is the race leader in the black BMW, car number 1, just ahead of 05 Peter Brock, then 55 Robbie Francevic, car 8 Win Percy, and here's car 10 with Armin Hahn at the wheel, rejoining the race.
Heading up Mountain Straight this time. I would think that Armin will get very quickly into stride and then follow Walkinshaw through to try and pick up the lead again. Those first two positions that they held throughout the race. Hahn going the outside route this time on Tim Slako of Western Australia as Win Percy heads up to the left-hander at the cutting.
Armin Hahn, the West German driver who came here last year and combined with Jeff Allen to take out the Group A category, which was run as a minor class in last year's great race, but of course the entire race being run under international Group A regulations this year. Across the top of the mountain, Armin Hahn at the wheel, so he's been around Mount Panorama successfully previously in a Rover and knows what it's all about.
In the pits, after quite an interesting first 16 or 20 lap stint, Tommy Walkinshaw is with Pat Welsh.
Tom Walkinshaw, you went the 33 laps, and that is right on timing for you, isn't it?
That's correct. We're right in schedule. That was a planned pit stop.
About 34 and 36 seconds respectively. A little bit slower or to time?
The reason is that the number 9 car had a headlight get smashed, and the glass came out of the headlight and went into the engines and destroyed the engine. So what they did was they made up some wire mesh gauze to go over the front of the air intake, and they put that over. That's why it took longer. They were fixing mesh gauze over the air intakes.
Some concern about the brakes during the week. You think they'll hold up no problems?
Car's perfect. There's no problem with brakes or anything. It's absolutely perfect.
So a Jaguar victory this afternoon.
Well, I mean, that's what we're here for, but it's a long way to go yet.
Okay, Tom, best of luck. Thank you.
Thanks.
So, Tom Walkinshaw quite relieved everything's going to plan. They've got two Jags out on the racetrack at the moment, and of course they're running very, very strongly. Let's take a look at how the field is running. The top 10 in the James Hardy 1000 at this moment.
Jimmy Richards, the touring car champion, leads in the black BMW from 05. Peter Brock in the dealer team Commodore, and Robbie Francevic in car 55, the turbo Volvo. Fourth spot is held by car 10. That's John Goss in the Jaguar, followed by Win Percy in the number 8 Jaguar. Then we've got car 21. That's the Bob Jane BMW with Roberto Ravalia at the wheel. John Harvey driving the second of the dealer team cars, number 7, and Peter McLeod at the wheel of the number 4 Commodore. Kevin Bartlett in there in 42, the Mitsubishi Starion doing so well, and 22. The BMW driven by Charlie O'Brien and John English, an excellent performance. Then another BMW, the New Zealand entry of Kent Bagent and Neil Lowe. Also from New Zealand, car number 14, Denny Hulme and Ray Smith. And then Neville Crichton, another New Zealander. By gee, there's a brace of them here, partnering George Fury today in the second of the BMW's car 31.
So the Jags still have it ahead of them, but Tom Walkinshaw very, very confident. Win Percy up front in his machine and closing on Jimmy Richards all the time. Jaguar power. Will it strike back and grab a BMW? We'll find out shortly.